survivors are trucked off to slaughter. Large companies with kitchen table names like Purdue, Tyson, Smithfield, Cargill, ADM, and Land O'Lakes now control much of the poultry and livestock production in the United States. They own the animals. They control the all-important processing and packing plants. They often operate their own distribution networks. And they sell an array of brands to consumers in the supermarket. This vertical integration model of production, some would call it an old-fashioned illegal trust in need of a Teddy Roosevelt-style buster, leaves small and independent growers at such an obvious disadvantage that many of them give up animal agriculture altogether. 2% of U.S. livestock facilities now raise 40% of all animals, and the vast majority of pigs, chickens, and dairy cows are produced inside animal factories. Livestock and poultry are very big business in America. Like all industries, agribusiness has barons that wield extraordinary political and economic clout, with billions at their disposal to spend on K Street lobbying, local and national political campaigns, saturation advertising, feel-good PR. See California, Happy Cows, and other means of creating a favorable business climate for themselves. And like many big industries, factory farms are major contributors to air, water, and land pollution. Science and government have concluded, without a doubt, that CAFOs are responsible for discharging millions of tons of contaminants from animal manure into the environment every year, much of it illegally. Unlike the steel, auto, or coal industries, livestock operations are not subject to the same stringent rules, regulations, laws, and controls on environmental discharges. After all, what could be more important than the guarantee of an abundant, safe, and affordable food supply? What could be more sacrosanct in American legend and law than the farms and farmers who make sure our food gets to the national dinner table night after night? Besides, how could a farm be considered a factory? There are no smokestacks on a farm. There are no chemical plants or refineries, and very few vehicles. Where, then, is all that supposed pollution coming from? And how much of a problem could there actually be? Consider this. Each year, the United States produces more than 1 ton of dry matter, the portion remaining after water is removed, animal waste, for every resident, and animal feeding operations yield 100 times more waste than all U.S. human sewage treatment plants. While human sewage is treated to kill pathogens, animal waste is not. Hog manure has 10 to 100 times more concentrated pathogens than human waste. Yet the law would never permit untreated human waste to be kept in vast lagoons or sprayed onto fields, as is the case with manure. Manure can contain pathogens, antibiotics, drug-resistant bacteria, hormones, heavy metals, and other compounds that can seriously impact human health, aquatic life, and wildlife when introduced into the environment, according to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. The eastern shore of the Chesapeake Bay produces 1 million tons of manure a year, enough to fill a football stadium to the top row, including all the concourses, locker rooms, and concession areas. Agricultural waste is the #1 form of well water contaminants in the United States, where at least 4.5 million people are exposed to dangerously high nitrate levels in their drinking water. A Centers for Disease Control, CDC, study of well water in 9 Midwestern states showed that 13% of the supply had nitrate levels above the EPA standard of 10 milligrams per liter. Feedlot odors contain some 170 separate chemicals, many of them known to cause respiratory ailments, diarrhea, depression, violent behavior, and other health problems. Rearing cattle produces more greenhouse gases than cars, a UN report warns. Animal factory proponents say that CAFOs are the most cost-effective method in the world of producing meat, milk, and eggs. They credit modern American agriculture with yielding the cheapest food in human history, which is hard to refute, and also the safest, which is debatable. Animal industrialists say that by confining poultry and livestock to CAFOs,